They said I was the only survivor. Both my legs were broken, my right arm shattered, my chest badly lacerated. My right leg was full of splinters. It took the doctors weeks to remove all of them. It was the 3rd of April, 1957. It was my first time travelling by train, a day I will surely never forget. The train was travelling from Dublin, Ireland to the south coast, a popular route for those wishing to board a ship to South America or Africa. I can still see his face. I remember looking at him before he boarded the train. He was a tall man, older than me, probably in his late 50s. The case he was carrying was handcuffed to his wrist. It was an unusual looking thing, bulky, with some strange lettering on the side. I wouldn't learn for years what those letters meant. As I settled into my journey, I watched the countryside roll by, its loneliness punctuated occasionally by a small house or farm. It was impossible for me to imagine then what was about to happen and how it would change me forever. Maybe it was intuition, but my mind was now preoccupied with a sense of dread that I couldn't shake. The excitement of the train journey had certainly diminished. I could now tell the train was at good speed. Faster and faster, we seemed to be gathering incredible momentum. The air in the compartment started to fill with a metallic odour, the likes of which I have never known before or since. I saw him again. He ran past the compartment, his eyes filled with fear, the case no longer attached to his wrist. I now knew something was terribly wrong. I stood from my seat, unsteady on my feet as the coach seemed to be rocking violently now. I moved to his compartment. I still can't fully explain what I saw, but it wasn't natural or holy. And then nothing but blackness, just screams. It was at that moment the train came off the track. The timber frame coach is obliterated by blunt force trauma. The wreckage engulfed with flames from the steam locomotive, now split open like a gutted fish. Coal and oil fanning the flames, poor souls pinned under wreckage or crippled by injury, all burned alive. I was thrown from the coach and lay at the side of the railway embankment. I remained conscious enough to feel the excruciating pain of my injuries and hear the desperate cries of those trapped. That railway line closed shortly after the accident. It hasn't reopened since. I roamed the abandoned tracks for months afterwards, trying to find some sort of clue, but found nothing. Poor signalling, they surmised, the condition of the track, excessive speed and so on, but I know different. That man brought something unearthly on board, but from where? God only knows. What I saw made me feel a dread I can't describe, as though a rift between here and somewhere much darker had been opened, and I was looking right at it. It was macabre and beautiful all at once, leaving an indelible mark on me. I've spent the best part of 5 years trying to understand what happened. I'm certain the object he was carrying was responsible for the accident. I travelled the world looking for answers, hoping someone would hear my story and not think me mad. Hoping I would find someone who might listen and by some strange turn of chance perhaps say, I can help you. And just as my obsession was turning to insanity, a light was turned on.